Master Sass, day of the great Devourer. It ate him. Sensei, Kai said sadly. Irene was in shock. Please no, she whimpered, tears welling up. No, Jay breathed. The Devourer turned its head and looked at the ninja. Oh, maybe if we stand perfectly still, Jay suggested. Run, Kai yelled, and they all took off for the ship. Jay tripped and took one look at the gargantuan serpent heading towards him. Wait for me, he shrieked, speeding past the others. Irene would have laughed if she hadn't been so busy running for her life. The ninja made it onto the bridge, where Lloyd and Nia were preparing for takeoff. Fire up the engines, Nia ordered. Nothing. I said fire up the engines. There's no wind, and we only have reserve fuel, Lloyd said. Use it, Nia told him. Lloyd obeyed. Hate to tell you this, but objects in Mirror are closer than they appear, Jay pointed out. The Great Devourer was almost on top of them. Working on it. Blasters on full, Nia said, and the engines fired right in the Devourer's face. Woohoo! Take that, you stupid snake, Kai cheered. I think it heard you, Jay said, looking behind. Nia, we gotta go faster. That thing is gaining on us, Kai cried. We're going as fast as we can. I'll try to make it to Scattered Canyon, Nia replied. Probability of us making it that far is less than 8%, Zane said. Never tell me the odds, Nia yelled. Cole looked out the window behind him. It's coming around for another attack. Port side, he shouted. We're losing speed, Lloyd reported. We'll drop to the ground pretty soon. Throw everything overboard, Irene blurted out. Everyone stared at her. What? She's right, we need to lose weight, Nia said. Port side, Lloyd shouted. The ninja threw everything they could overboard. Cole even tossed the fridge. The Devourer snapped it all up. Man, he sure is hungry, Jay commented, his eyes wide. Does anyone else think the Devourer looks bigger than it did before? Irene nodded, biting her lip. The more it consumes, the bigger it gets. Don't throw anything else overboard, Cole ordered, just as Kai tossed Wu's teapot over the side. The Devourer swallowed it, and it got bigger before Irene's eyes. Holy guacamole, she screeched. That thing is ginormous. Phew, we made it to Scattered Canyon, Nia said. Hold on. She steered the ship between the canyon walls. Cole looked back behind them. We lost him. The ship shook as the Devourer bit off an engine. Abandoned ship, Nia yelled. Irene heard Zane whisper, Goodbye, old friend, before she grabbed Lloyd and jumped off the ship with everyone else, curling her body around Lloyd to protect him and hitting the ground hard, getting the wind knocked out of her. Gasping for air, she looked up and saw the giant serpent crush the bounty in its jaws. No, they all cried. It's gone, Cole said. Oh, that was too intense, Kai panted, lying on the ground. All that action makes you so thirsty. Are you okay, Lloyd? Irene asked. The boy nodded. Are you okay? You landed hard, he said. I'm fine. I just got the wind knocked out of me for a sec, Irene assured him. There's no time to rest. We need to warn people before it becomes bigger, Zane pointed out. Bigger? Bigger? That thing in one big bite just crushed our entire ship, Jay screeched. We need to save as many as we can. We'll find some kind of refuge, somewhere safe to hide. Ooh, the serpentine tubes. Yeah, they're underground, sure. We'll be without sunlight for months, but they're perfect. And what, just give up? Cole asked. You know as well as I do we have no chance at stopping that thing, Jay replied. Hey, stop it, Kai interrupted. Listen to yourselves. Is this what Sensei Wu would have wanted? Running and hiding? Giving up? But he's not here anymore, Lloyd said sadly. Everyone was quiet for a moment. But his teachings live on, Kai said. Sensei once told me it's not the size of a ninja in a fight, but the size of the fight in the ninja. All this training, all of these battles we've had with skeletons and serpentine. We've persevered through so much, we can't just give up now. A ninja never admits defeat. A ninja always picks himself up when he is down, which is exactly what Sensei Wu would want us to do right now. But how do we destroy a snake of that magnitude? Zane wondered. Yeah, it's not like we have an extra sacred flute lying around to charm it, Jay noted. Or wait, how about one of our awesome dragons? Oh, I forgot. They took off and left us high and dry. Or hey, What about our golden weapons, which will do nothing against a snake that size? Jay slid to the ground in a pathetic heap. Oh, we are so hooped. Irene gave him a light kick. Get up, man. Jay's right, Cole said. We would need a weapon so big, or an idea that's even bigger, Kai crowed. Ha! Jay, you're a genius. You thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not, but go ahead, Jay replied. There's no time. I'll fill you guys in on the way, Kai said, taking off. Where are we going? Jay called. We're going to destroy that snake once and for all, Kai shouted as the others hurried to catch up to him. Good idea, Kai, called Sass when they arrived at Ed and Edna's scrap and junk. If the Devourer likes to consume, this place is a full-on buffet. Jay sighed as he checked his parents' trailer. Looks like my parents are gone. Good, better for us, Kai said as he laid down a blueprint on the hood of an old car. Everyone gathered around to see. It's so awesome, Jay geeked. I'm impressed you dreamed this up, Irene said, moving aside to let Lloyd take a look. Zane, you still have a recording of the sacred flute in your memory bank? Kai asked. It might have been destroyed earlier, but I have its exact tone recorded and ready for playback, Zane responded, playing the sound on his speakers. Irene smiled upon hearing those golden amber notes. Good, and there should be enough spare parts around here to build this whopper, Kai said. But we're going to need to create our biggest tornado of creation yet. This is going to be dangerous, and we can't have anyone around. Irene heard someone whistling, and she turned to see the postman walking in. Uh-oh. Ugh, what's he doing here? Cole muttered as he and Kai approached, scaring the postman. Ah! The poor fellow cried. You ninja are always sneaking around, giving people heart attacks. You're too quiet, he complained. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you, Kai apologized. But you need to get out of here, now. Well, now I have a job to do, and that's delivering the mail, which I plan to do, the postman said as he took out some envelopes. Jay took them. Look, dude, my parents aren't even here. You should really be on your way. Them too? Let me guess. Are they at the Take Back Ninjago rally too? The postman asked. Jay appeared confused. Take Back Ninjago rally? What, you guys haven't heard? The postman said. Everyone's getting together for a rally in the city. You know, to raise awareness about all the serpentine problems that have been surfacing lately. Whoa, would you look at that? You guys are inspirational, Lloyd said with a grin. Inspirational? Us? No way, Irene said with a hint of sarcasm in her voice. Cole elbowed her. Stop it. Wait a minute, you know what? You guys are right. Wherever you guys are, trouble is always around the corner, the postman said, his eyes narrowing as he backed away from the ninja. Irene tugged Cole's sleeve and pointed to the giant snake approaching the junkyard. I think I'll be leaving now, because whatever you guys are up to, I want no part of it, the postman continued. Then he turned around. Ah! It's a snake! He shrieked, jumping into a trash can to hide. Hey, it's now or never, guys, Kai shouted. Fire! Earth! Lightning! Ice! Illusion! The ninja came together to form the tornado of creation, pulling in all sorts of junk to form the most epic, battle-ready vehicle Kai had dreamed up. The ultrasonic Raider. There were two cockpits, the forward one with Kai, Jay, and Cole, and the rear one with the sonic cannon controlled by Zane and Irene. Zane, Irene, now! Kai shouted, and they blasted the Great Devourer with the sacred flute recording. The giant snake dodged. Guys, what was that? This isn't target practice. You're supposed to hit him, not give him a haircut, Cole complained. May I remind you, we just magically whipped up this heap of junk. Zane retorted. As the giant snake loomed over them, Kai said, well, I hope one of us created a reverse feature because... Reverse! How's this for reverse? Jay said, pulling a lever. The vehicle backed up out of the way of the Devourer's giant fangs. We need help holding him in place, Irene cried. How's this? Jay asked, launching a grapple hook and it wrapped around the snake's jaws. Got him. Before it gets away. Now, Zane, now. Take the shot, Kai yelled. Charm your way out of this, Zane shouted, hitting the snake with the devastating music. It's working, Cole cheered. Irene thought she heard Kai say something about a weak spot. What? Cole asked, having heard him too. On its forehead, Kai answered. It's got a... Irene didn't hear the rest. The Devourer's tail whipped around and struck the cockpit with her and Zane inside. Opening her eyes, she realized Zane had thrown his body over her to protect her. Irene could hear the others calling out for them. Is everybody okay? Cole asked. Where's Zane and Irene? Lloyd wondered. Right here, Zane called, standing up. Irene attempted to get up, but her right arm was caught under something. I'm stuck. Zane helped free her arm and pulled her to her feet. Half his face had fallen off to reveal metal and wiring underneath. That was close, he said. Too close, Kai agreed. Perfect. Now that was a total failure, Jay muttered. Not total. Did you guys notice on his forehead? It has a weak spot, Kai said. Oh, great. Let me make a note of that. Giant snake has wee itty-bitty weak spot that'll be totally impossible to get at because the thing is too ridiculously huge to do anything to stop it, Jay ranted. Are you done? Nia asked him. Yes, replied Jay. Because things just got worse, Nia told him. Look. She pointed in the direction the Devourer was heading. It's heading toward Ninjago City, Zane observed. That's where my parents are, Jay realized. So is everyone else, Cole added. If it consumes the biggest city in all of Ninjago, there will be no stopping it, Kai said. Well then, we better go save them, Irene said. Let's go, brothers. The ninjas summoned their vehicles from their golden weapons. As usual, Irene rode with Cole. Lloyd went with Nia in the samurai mech. They all headed to the city to stop the giant snake. The snake was wreaking havoc when they got there. People were running around screaming. Ed and Edna were in their jalopy, but it wouldn't start, despite Ed's frantic efforts. The Devourer was bearing down on them. Mom? Dad? Jay shouted, running over to them. Leave my parents alone, he yelled at the big serpent. Lightning! He blasted it with his nunchucks, giving his parents time to start up their vehicle and get away. Cole picked up a news van and threw it at the Devourer's head. Go, ninja, go! The reporter cheered. Ice! Zane shouted, freezing some of the scales. It barely affected the huge snake. I think we only made it mad, Jay said nervously. You don't say, Irene said sarcastically as the Devourer reared its head, jaws wide. As it lunged at the ninja, Nia swooped in and stuck a lamppost between its jaws. Samurai to the rescue. Again, Jay said. Its breath smells worse than Cole's chili, Lloyd shouted. Hey, Cole yelled, offended. Irene couldn't help laughing. Get out of there, sis, Kai shouted. I can't, I'm stuck, Nia cried. Out of nowhere, a large white blur flew into the Great Devourer, saving Nia and Lloyd. Is that what I think it is? Irene squealed. Rocky, our dragons are back, Cole cheered. All 4 dragons had merged into one ultra dragon with 4 heads, each head with a different element. It appears dragons go through a metamorphosis when they reach adulthood, Zane observed. They too have found their true potential. Ha! They couldn't have come at a better time, Cole said. Go get him, Rocky, he and Irene cheered. Shard's head blasted the Devourer with ice. Ice, Zane shouted. Flame shot fire at the giant serpent. Fire, Kai yelled. Wisp shocked the snake with lightning. Lightning, Jay cheered. Rocky took a very direct approach and slammed the Devourer head on. Earth, Cole cried. You think dragons can't get any more awesome? Then they do something like this, Irene said. Cole agreed wholeheartedly. The Devourer shrank away from the Ultra Dragon's attacks. Yes, it's running away, Kai said. Then the Devourer struck the Ultra Dragon with its tail, sending it to the ground. No, all the ninja cried. No, Cole gasped. What now? Nia asked. Lloyd turned and saw his father standing there, 4 arms and all. You came back, he said, surprised. Give me the weapons, Garmadon said, getting right to the point. I am the only one who can handle the power of all 4 weapons at once. It's the only thing that'll defeat the Devourer. I thought we were supposed to do everything in our power not to let him possess the weapons, Jay said. I've run every other scenario through my servers, said Zane. It appears to be the only way. Give me the weapons, Garmadon repeated. Kai? Zane asked, turning to the fire ninja. Only I can destroy it, Garmadon said. Or prepare to watch. Quit your yammering and just do it, Kai interrupted, tossing him the sword of fire. As Cole and Zane handed over their golden weapons, Kai said, when you have a chance to make the blow, it has a weak spot near its forehead. Jay reluctantly handed over the nunchucks of lightning. I don't think this needs to be said, but we're gonna need these back. Garmadon chuckled. I'll do my part. You just make sure he stays in one spot. He ran off with an evil chuckle. Stays in one spot? Stays in one spot? How are we supposed to do that? Jay complained. Don't forget, we're ninja, Kai said confidently. Yeah, that's right, Irene agreed. I got a pretty good plan. Listen close, brothers. I won't repeat myself. She quickly explained her idea, and the boys nodded, and they all ran to get in position. Kai stood in the middle of the street and waved his arms to get the Devourer's attention. Come on, you overgrown worm, take the bait, he muttered. Come and get me. He ran away, and the Devourer chased him. Whoa! He turned down an alley and met Cole. Nice run. Now I'll take it from here, Cole said, sprinting down the street. Woohoo! He yelled as the giant snake's fangs narrowly missed him. Cole ran across rooftops to a construction site where Jay was waiting. Looking for me? Jay taunted. The serpent lunged at him just as he jumped into an unfinished elevator shaft and activated his true potential to fly up to the top floor with the beast on his heels. Zane was waiting for him. What took you so long? Zane joked. Save the humor, Zane. Now's not the time, Jay said as the two of them jumped onto an ice slide. Instead of a fire escape, how about an ice escape? Zane said as they slid down, the Devourer still chasing them. Haha, nice one, Zane, Jay said. He nearly fell off, but Zane caught him in time. They reached the end of the slide, and the snake was waiting for them, jaws opened wide. No, no, Jay yelped. Now, Kai shouted, and Irene directed the Ultra Dragon to catch Zane and Jay. She had already picked up Kai and Cole. Nice flying, little sister, Cole cheered. You think it's working? Jay asked. We're about to find out, Kai replied. The Ultra Dragon flew out of the way, and the Devourer's jaws clamped down onto its own tail. Yes, my plan worked, Irene shouted as the guys cheered. We did it, Cole cried. Now where's Garmadon? He's not going to hold on for much longer. Look, Lloyd shouted, pointing up as the sky turned dark. Dad! Garmadon stood on the roof of a skyscraper, golden weapons in hand. You are the reason evil runs through my blood, he snarled at the Devourer. You bit me once. Now feel what it's like to be bitten back. He jumped, his body glowing with dark energy. Go get him, Dad, Lloyd said softly. Vengeance will be mine, Garmadon roared, just before impact. The great Devourer exploded in a huge tsunami of green venom washing through the city. Irene landed the dragon as they all cheered. He did it, Jay said. No, we did it, Cole corrected, high-fiving Irene. Jay's parents approached him. Ooh, our little ninja, Edna cooed, hugging her son. Cole petted the Ultra Dragon. Hey there, you big lug. It's good to have you back. I don't see my dad, Lloyd said. Irene looked around. She didn't see Lord Garmadon anywhere. He should be around here somewhere, Kai said. Zane scanned their surroundings. Your analysis is incorrect. He is not here. Then our golden weapons are gone too. Well, isn't that convenient? Cole griped. He didn't take my weapons, Irene quipped, spinning her size in her hands. Cole glared at her. You troll. Look, his footsteps, Nia said, pointing to the ground. I have a feeling we'll see your father again soon, Kai told Lloyd. I know, but that's what I'm afraid of, the little boy answered. Sensei Wu, Cole cried, pointing to a familiar old man with a white beard. Wow, Nia gasped. Huh, would you look at that? He survived, Jay said as they all ran to their beloved sensei. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you, Wu said, running past his students to get to his teapot. He poured himself a cup. The Devourer left a bad taste in my mouth, he said, taking a sip. Ah, much better. It's still hot. Irene snickered. It's good to have you back, Uncle, Lloyd said. But my father left and he took the golden weapons. Wu nodded in understanding. Ah, very true. The ability of the weapon is truly great, but the ability to better oneself makes you limitless. I couldn't have said it better myself, Jay said. You couldn't have said it at all, Irene teased. Jay elbowed her. Besides, we have what is most important. You, Kai told Lloyd, putting a hand on his shoulder. The pupils have become the masters, Wu said with a smile. Am I really going to have to fight my father one day? Lloyd asked. One day, Wu answered. But today we can feel good that Ninjago's saved, for tomorrow you will train for the day good will finally face evil and a final outcome will be decided for all of time. But don't worry, we're going to teach you everything we know, Kai assured. And make sure you're prepared for that fight, Jay added. Because as we all know, good will always stand up to evil, Cole said. And a ninja will always stand up for what is right, Zane said. And we'll stand by you the whole way, Irene promised. Go, ninja, go, they all cheered.